welcome back to my channel. My name is Allie, if you have not been here before, and thank you so much for watching this video. So, I have been getting a couple questions on Instagram and here on YouTube on how I do my hair like this. I actually did it super similar to this in the last 2 YouTube videos that I uploaded on my channel. So if you guys notice anything different, it is this. I have since done my hair like this probably like 3 or 4 more times, and I feel like I've gotten it down to a little bit of a science, which I'm very excited about. But the most exciting thing about this hairstyle is I let my hair air dry. Now, I added some heat after the fact, but normally when I let my hair air dry, it is just a fluffy, frizz-filled hot mess. So I discovered a brand new shampoo and conditioner that I'm very excited about. This is not sponsored. I wish it was because I really love this stuff. It is the Eva NYC Lazy Jane Air Dry Conditioner and Shampoo. I saw an influencer talk about this on Instagram. Thanks to Lainey Childs for putting this on the map. And I just wanted to see if it would work out for me. I didn't have any high hopes, honestly, because my hair, like I said, is just a hot mess when I let it air dry. But I absolutely love how it comes out after I add a little bit of heat to it. But the biggest thing is, for me, I hate blow drying my hair. It takes a good long while. My hair is thick and it just takes a while, and it's adding more heat to my hair, and the less heat that I can use, the better. So I'm very excited to show you guys how I came up with this very voluminous, very natural looking kind of hairstyle. P.S. I apologize for not getting dressed today. I filmed the whole tutorial portion and I was like, you know what, I just feel like staying cozy in my robe, so apologies for that. Before we get started, please make sure you subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and hit that notification bell so you're notified every single time I upload. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below letting me know what else you guys would like to see from me. As always, I'm on Instagram and Poshmark, so I'll be sure to link that below, as well as all the products that I'm going to be using today. All right, let's get into the video. All right, guys, so this is where we are starting. Let me give you a little background on what I used to get to this point. So, to be honest, I washed my hair 2 days ago. I planned on filming this then, but kind of got lazy after it dried and decided to prolong it to the next day, which again, didn't feel like it. So now we're on day 2. So hopefully this works out well. So first off, I used the Eva NYC Lazy Jane Air Dry Shampoo as well as the conditioner. And per the instructions, I kept each of these on for a few minutes while I was in the shower. You definitely don't have to use these products in order to get the final result. But I will say, out of all of the shampoos and conditioners that I've ever used and let my hair air dry, this is definitely the one that has left me with the least amount of frizz, actually left me with texture, which is so nice. And obviously it's a plus that these have no sulfates, no parabens, and no phthalates. I don't know if that's how you say it. But I really like this. It smells so good. Brian like freaks out every time I use it because he loves the way it smells. Upon getting out of the shower, I use an Akis hair turban in order to kind of towel dry my hair. Using a normal towel will actually activate more frizz, and I guess it's not very good as far as like breakage goes. So one of these guys is much more gentle on your hair, and I can definitely see a difference as far as like frizz goes when I use one of these versus a regular towel. You can also just use a cotton t-shirt, that works as well. And then I have 2 other products that I use to add just a little bit more definition to my hair. You definitely don't have to use these products, but personally, if you guys can tell, I have like a little bit of more texture to my hair, which looks kind of weird when I just have it like this, but once I have all the curls in my hair, I feel like it just adds a little bit more definition, which I personally really like. So I use the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk Curl Activating Mousse first, just a little bit of this, not too much. And then I also use the Not Your Mother's Plump for Joy Thickening Hair Lifter. This is supposed to just give you a little bit more thickness and fullness to your hair. Yeah, I definitely see a difference in the volume, more on the ends than the top of my hair. Once I add in those curls, I definitely have a lot more volume. So yeah, just want to quickly mention the other products that I'm going to be using. You definitely want to use a heat protectant if you're putting heat on your hair. So I'm using the Way Memory Mist. Love this stuff a lot. Definitely picking up another one during the Sephora sale. And then I also have a couple different dry shampoos that I really like. This is the Not Your Mother's Plump for Joy Bodybuilding Dry Shampoo. I love this stuff. My hair is like a little bit greasy from not doing anything to it for the last couple days. And then I also have the Kristen S dry shampoo powder. Not sure if I'm going to use this yet, but I really like this dry shampoo as well. All right, so as far as styling my hair goes, you guys can tell I've got some nice like random pieces of good texture. The reason I like doing my hair this way is because I get some nice waves to my hair. Obviously it's not like perfect. Up here at the top is my main issue because my hair is a little bit more flat and straight. So I want to add some volume there and just some more waves to it. But what I like about this style is that I don't have to touch my entire head with heat. So I'm really only going to be focusing on the places that you actually see with your eyes. So when I do this hairstyle, I like to style it off to the side like so. So I'm really only going to focus on these pieces here, what you see here, and then as I flip it to the other side, obviously all of this will be curled, and then definitely hitting this spot with a little heat as well. And probably a few pieces in the back, but I'm not going to be touching like anything down here. And I'm only going to be touching pieces that I feel is absolutely necessary. I do have some nice natural kind of curls coming through, if you guys can see that. So I'm going to try to only touch this top part here. The goal is to use as little heat as possible. And surprisingly, I found that I really enjoy this hairstyle. I've never ever liked wearing my hair natural. It's usually just like blah, doing nothing. So I like that I can use a minimal amount of heat. I feel like it adds a different kind of texture to my hair having my natural texture in it. So I don't know, I think it looks a little bit more natural and I really enjoy it. So definitely been talking too much. Let's go ahead and get into it. So I like to start my hair parted in the middle, and this is the place we're going to begin. So I'm just going to use a little bit of this Way Memory Mist all over the hair. I might as well just flip this over to the other side and add it ahead of time. The other thing I don't do is like section off my hair when I'm doing it like this. Again, because I am wanting it to look a bit more on the natural side. I want to avoid like curls looking too uniform, if that makes sense. This first piece I'm going to avoid touching. Once I'm like finished with this, I might go back. Down at the bottom it's doing something kind of weird, so we might end up touching that eventually, but I'm gonna start with this piece here. Basically just curling my hair. I'm using this Babyliss curling iron. This is a 1.25 inch barrel. I love this guy, it's so good. I taught you guys how I curl my hair before, but basically you just wind it up once, then unwind it, wind it up again, and then as you release, pull down. So that's what our first curl looks like. I'm gonna let that cool down a little bit, and then I'm going to rake through it with my fingers. So this has like a little bit of a nice wave pattern, but it's not doing enough for me. So I think I'm just gonna try to touch the top of this here. I'm gonna go the opposite way this way because that's the way my curl at the bottom is naturally performing. This might not work, but we're gonna try. I'm gonna try to save every natural curl we can. That looks okay, not horrible. That's really all I'm doing. I'm just kind of being mindful of the natural wave that I have in my hair and making sure that I'm not touching it too much, and then just adding curls. so this is what I have so far. The next thing I'm going to do is actually flip all of this over. And I want to figure out where my hair would kind of lay if I'm going to flip it over like this. Oh, hi, cute little gray hair. So I do like kind of like this wave shape that I have here. So I want to try not to touch that too much. Let's skip over to this piece, see what's happening here. Again, like it's kind of cute down at the bottom. Let's just try and add a little volume to the top. This is going to be different for every hair type, but the key is just to not touch as much as possible. Let your natural kind of waves show through. I'm gonna flip my hair back over and kind of loosen up some of these first curls we did. So that's kind of what we've got so far. I'm going to start with the other side, and then honestly I'm just doing the exact same thing, so we'll see how this goes. So I had the shower vent running that whole time. Sorry about the noise. I am such a professional, aren't I? So after I've let some of those curls cool down, I'm just kind of like going through and separating them just to make them look a little bit more loose, more like wavy kind of vibe. As well, I have some pieces like from the mousse that are kind of like sticking together. So I'm pulling those apart a little bit. Any pieces that just look a little too perfectly curled, I'm just fixing. This is what it's looking like. You can definitely see a lot of curled pieces, but I've definitely got some natural waves kind of throughout too, which kind of gives it more of that like piecey, natural kind of look to it. So now let's go in with some dry shampoo, because Lord knows I need it. And even if you don't feel like you need dry shampoo because of oil and that kind of thing, dry shampoo, especially this one, this bodybuilding one from Not Your Mother's definitely gives a lot more body and I feel like a little texture to the hair. So I kind of like using it regardless. This body, the texture. I just completely lose my mind over this hairstyle. I think it is so fun, full of body, kind of gives me that somewhat natural look. You know, it's not like too perfectly curled. And the best part is I'm letting my hair air dry versus putting heat on it using a blow dryer. And it's just another way that I can style my hair, because I do get bored with styling it every once in a while because I kind of get stuck in a rut of doing the same thing over and over again. So I just feel like this is just like a new one for me and I really like it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I'm sorry I didn't get dressed for you guys today. But I was feeling a little bit lazy and I just got out of the shower and I was like, you know what, whatever, we're gonna turn the camera on. If you guys enjoyed this tutorial, please don't forget to give my video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. And leave a comment down below letting me know what else you guys would like to see from me. I hope you guys have an incredible rest of your day and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.